Hey guys, Dagger here, and I was recently looking through my friends list and thinking about some old friends that I had, so I figured, hey, why not talk about one of the old friends I had right before some sketchy stuff happened. So, let's go ahead and get into this story. Now, the story, being the first time I commentated right here, but the story goes way back, probably I'd say November of last year, maybe October. But I ran across a guy, and per se we'll say this guy's name's Johnny. So Johnny and I meet on Left 4 Dead. Now, many people will probably know, if you're on my channel and watch the gameplays, you'll know who Johnny references to. But him and I start playing Left 4 Dead a lot, and it's about that time he introduces me to his friends. Well, one of his friends, known as his best friend, I believe it is his best friend at least. I've been told that by the guy. But say this guy's name, Landon. Landon, plays alongside him. He does everything that Johnny tells him to. So, just to keep you guys up on the story, Johnny is the first guy I met. Landon is apparently Johnny's best friend. Now, people may or may not know who Landon and Johnny are, but I'm not going to say their real names because it'd be disrespectful. At least, I think it would. So, Johnny continues to play with me, and just about every day he's asking me to get on, play, record videos. Well, at this time I was at a schedule where I was more of focused on school every single day. Now, there were about 2 days of the week that I got to play, which were Monday, Friday. Don't know why, but that's the times I got to it. So, Johnny couldn't really get, He couldn't be happy with me staying on or getting on those times, but there were certain times I had to get off because things came up. Well, he started getting mad, and he sent me some messages. He told me that he thought that I was using them for, I guess monetization or money, which I do not get off of my channel right now because of how small it is, but that's just how he foresaw it and started getting sketchy, and I was like, whoa, what's going on? Well, he sends me a message after that, and he says, supposedly they made a group. He said, well, you've been voted out of the group, and I wasn't informed this, and of course you're not informed this. But we continue on, and I don't talk to them until probably, I'd say, February of this year. Well, I get a message from him. He's like, dude, I'm sorry, this and that. Well, what happened in the past time is Johnny had a girlfriend, and Landon starts sending me these messages because one of my family members died, and he talked about how he didn't care and it wasn't a big deal and this and that. Well, what happens is Johnny and his girlfriend break up, and Landon starts blaming me for it. Well, I haven't been around them, so I really don't know this stuff is happening, but the way I got this information was from Johnny's ex-girlfriend. So, he sends me a message in February, and what he does is he says, dude, I'm sorry, I didn't mean what I said. He said, it's no problem, I don't hold the past to the past. Well, we start playing, a new game came out, and then I got the Xbox One and got that game. So we start playing this game, and, as a matter of fact, it's on my screen right now, and I'm highlighting it, but what happened is, he starts playing with me for a while, and he's always asking me to get on, record stuff with him, just like he was before, and I'm like, hey, that's no problem, I'm freed up now. So we start recording this stuff, get this series going. Well, about not even halfway through, I'd say 19 episodes, I think it was, into this series, he quit playing with me. Well, now this is going to fall back on some stuff that you guys may need to know further for the story, but during this time playing, Johnny's buddy Landon joins us, and Johnny starts downgrading Landon, such as telling him to kill himself, which could be satire. I mean, I don't know, but the way it was is he was very harsh about it. He sounded mad when he said it. He downgraded him, such as calling him a kid, which, you know, he's a teenager. He may take it a big way. He may take it a small way. I'm a teen, but I don't take it in a big way. But he starts telling him all this mean stuff, and before you know it, stuff starts getting sketchy again. And I'm in the middle of playing this. I said, "Hey, do you want to join?" And he's like, "Well, can we play Grand Theft Auto and can we play Rocket League?" I said, "Yeah, sure, but since you've been asking me, can we record at least 2 episodes of this, because I'm really wanting to get these out?" Well, he doesn't respond to that. And I get a message from Johnny's buddy Landon. You know, Landon's telling me, he says, "Well, Johnny unfriended you, he blocked you because you didn't play that with him because he got butthurt." Now, whether he got butthurt or not, he's told me that he's not butthurt. I don't know if it's true or not, but hey, if he is, he is. If he's not, he's not. He starts telling me, you know, to screw off, and it got into a heated conversation after that, and it's on this app called Kick, which, you know, is a messaging app. It's such as, you know, Twitter, I don't know all the stuff, Instagram, I guess, not really Instagram, but Twitter. What happens is, you know, we got into a heated argument, we quit talking. Well, he thought that I was using it again to get revenue. Well, I just still don't get revenue at this point. I've only grown probably 50 subs since the last time. Well, then we get into this fallout. Landon's talking to me and disregarding what Johnny said. Well, recently, my friend Gearman and I, Luis, he's been very sad about this stuff because apparently this guy Johnny is having full control of this guy Landon, and Landon's doing whatever Johnny says. He's blocking people, you know, he's doing whatever, and Gearman Luis did nothing wrong to Johnny, but what Johnny knew is that Luis was a friend of mine, so he had Landon block him from everything, friending, messaging, everything. Well, you could hear it in his voice when I went over to Luis's one time. He was really sad that he was being held down, and they constantly play Left 4 Dead. That's all they play that I've heard of, that I've seen. And it just got real intense when we found out that through another friend of Johnny's that he was threatening his friends. He was telling them that he wouldn't be their friend, he would unfriend them, block them if they stayed friends with me, because apparently I'm using people for revenue. Now, you know, he takes it anyway, but I need to get this stuff off my chest because it's sad that Johnny is controlling Landon, and he still is, and to this point, it's manipulation, I guess. It's like Keemstar, which I don't want to say that because I could get sued, but per se, you know, people manipulate other people. And that's how it is. It's kind of that way. And I'm not going to compare him to those people because he's not big on YouTube or anything, but the reason that I think Landon is scared, because Landon has told me that he is personal friends with Johnny, and that Johnny is his only physical friend, like not over Xbox, but he knows, he lived like next door, I think, but he felt scared that he was going to lose everything because of Johnny. Well, you know, it's sad to say, but this Landon kid, he's only like, I don't know, 14, 15, 16, somewhere in that area. And Johnny, yeah, I think I said Landon. Johnny is around 17 or 18. but he's threatening this guy, and it's pressuring Landon. And Landon can't deal with it, between the pressure between being friends with me and him at the same time. And, you know, Johnny can't stand friends that stay friends with me, which apparently uses people to get revenue, which I do not get. I still don't know. It makes me seem like some sort of cancer, but hey, whatever. And to this day, you know, Johnny keeps Landon apparently on a leash, is how I'd put it. He keeps him on a leash, and man, he'll do whatever he does. It's like he's got no brain. It's like Landon's got no brain. He does what Johnny does, or what Johnny wants him to do. And recently, Johnny got hurt that Landon played with Gearman, aka Luis, and got an Easter egg done on Black Ops 3, and he told him to block him, which he did. And it's a sad thing to see, you know, someone fall under control, or yeah, under control of another person. I don't know how I just said it, but he's under the control of Mr. Johnny. Landon is. And, you know, Landon, I've heard many things from his friends, like he's threatened them, and he's apparently trying to dictate their lives, is the way one of his friends put it. Now, this friend, I'm not going to say his name, I'm not even going to reference a name towards it, but this friend told me that he's telling everyone what to do, he's acting like a dictator, which, you know, that's the same exact thing, but that he's still, and in my opinion, I'm partially over it, but I'm partially still on it. But, you know, he's hooked on talking about me non-stop, is what I've been told by his friends. So, I'm still friends with one of the people, and they're sneaking it around that they're in contact with me. And I know he's going to see this video because he watches every video I upload. So, I mean, there's no, you know, hiding it. And he also told me before we had quit talking, he told me to upload a petty video about him. Well, I've waited months to hear about the stuff and wait for him to message me. Little did he know, I do not have a kick anymore. Pretty funny. I don't have any of that social media he can contact me on unless it is Twitter, through Twitter. But he's not going to be able, you know, he's not going to be contacting me, or he may be contacting me, you know, you never know. But, you know, we got into that heated stuff. The past is in the past. I just had to get this off my chest. From me to him, if he watches this, I have no hard feelings, man. If you've got hard feelings, just keep them to yourself. But I just wanted to let you guys know that Luis and I have been having trouble with Landon. We've been trying to pull him away from the control of Johnny, but Johnny's trying to restrict that even more with him hanging out with Luis. So, you know, guys, for my first commentary, I hope you guys enjoyed, and, you know, let me know how you feel about commentaries, how I should do. So, if I should keep going, or give it a few more, and then let me know. Just let me know how you feel. Okay, Pyrocynical, if you watch this, please. No. By the way, alright, so I... oh. Alright, I will see you guys in another video. Until then, see you guys later.